Dolphins have made their selection.
Could be dinner.
Well, we're going to give the commissioner another shot at it because it's certainly not his fault. We have what we call technical difficulties. We have our best men on it.
Change. All I have to do is change.
This is why we have backup mics.
Who do you think it's going to be, Chris?
This is why you need good backups for the entire season.
I told you that. That's why I talked about those veterans.
And maybe they're already negotiating the deal. Bob Ackles, Jimmy Johnson on the phone. It's very exciting. It's the most exciting microphone change that we've ever had here at the draft.
The 15th pick in the first round, Miami Dolphins select Yatil Green, wide receiver from the University of Miami.
Well, they don't have to pay moving expenses. That's one thing they don't have to do.
We're looking at the map.
Tampa Bay is now...
Right, in California, they plane fare too much. Let's go home.
Let's go home.
Well, you look at a big receiver, Chris. I thought it was the best value on the board. 6'2.5", 210 pounds. He had some injury problems, but when this kid was healthy, 15.9-yard average. He showed that he's a true speed receiver at the combine when he ran that 4.38. Watch him blow past this defensive back who has good size and then compete for the football. A mid-first rounder was at speed. Here he is against Kevin Abrams, a little corner from Syracuse. Watch him in traffic between Darius, the safety, and Abrams. Here against Virginia, pulls in the long touchdown reception. When he was healthy, as I said, Joe, he was a playmaker. There's very few wide receivers, 6'2.5", 210 pounds, that run like Yatil Green and jump like Yatil Green. They also come out of a pro offense like Mike.
Oh, yeah, he's got his own little seat over there, Chris.
No, it's good. He's
the commissioner's chair.
No mic, but we got a seat.
With the 17th pick in the first round, the Washington Redskins select Kenard Lang, defensive end, University of Miami.
Yeah, Mortimer had it. You like that pick, Mel?
I thought, Sharper would have fit in a little bit better myself. I think Lang was down the road just a bit. Holmes, they decided to go over to the other teammate of Kenard Lang, Kenny Holmes, and take Kenard Lang. I thought he was a little stiff for a big guy coming off the corner. Not quite as agile, as athletic as some of the other guys, but he had a great triangle numbers. Computer numbers were outstanding. He certainly has the size and the physical ability you're looking for. Very experienced. I didn't think he was quite as crafty as Kenny Holmes was getting after the quarterback, but a guy very experienced in that four-man front. Obviously, the Redskins have a crying need for a defensive end, Joe, and that's the direction they certainly had to go with this pick.
Yeah, and I think also looking here, too, Mel, is his closing ability. He runs very well, and I think that's what they want up front. They've got some very good athletes in Palmer and Sean Gilbert. The guys up front that can chase down quarterback, they have them.
It's a good
I
one
think
for
they're going
John
to count
Brody
on
at the
them.
Niners.
With the 18th selection in the first round, Houston, with a pick from Kansas City, selects Kenny Holmes, defensive end from Miami.
Well, like we said, it'll either be defensive back or receiver.
Indianapolis is on the clock.
Well, actually, the defensive end works well for him. I think, the best defensive, oddly enough, the way you help your defensive secondary so much is you put enough pressure on the quarterback where they don't have time to throw the football.
He's a crafty pass rusher, Joe. I liked him better than Kenard Lang. I think Houston Oilers definitely get a good football player here. They can really protect that secondary, I mean, you talk about corners. I don't think they wanted to force it. They could get a good corner in the second round. You watch Holmes. He knows how to use his hands, strong. I think he's a guy that was very productive, certainly improved as the year went on in '96. Really finished it off here against West Virginia, sacks Chad Johnson. Then he has the great Hula Bowl. Here we see him here almost have a game similar to what Hugh Douglas had out there. He was the sack artist in this game against some pretty good competition, a good week out there. I think the fact that he's so experienced in that four-man front, such a crafty pass rusher, has allowed him to be a first-round pick. Like I said, I thought at Miami, when you compared Kenard Lang to Kenny Holmes, I thought Kenny Holmes graded out a little bit higher.
Yeah,